So I just wanted to show you this. I've planted a little bit of this. This is canola. The British call it oilseed grapes. I don't know if you can see it, but the bees are working it hard. They love this stuff. This makes for a really, really nice garden plant because the bees like it, sure, but you can use the leaves in a salad. My wife is Korean, and she makes a kimchi out of it. And look at all the seed buds on these things as the bees are working on them. So they'll continue to plant themselves in this spot, and this makes for a real nice plant. Now this isn't enough to do much for my bees, of course, but they love it. This is a nice treat for them. Hi, good morning. All right, so this hive right here, I did a mite count on them. I'm a little bit disappointed in what I found. Now, 2 months ago, I did a full round of oxalic acid vaporization mite treatment, and that was 5 treatment times. And I spaced it once every 7 days, so every Saturday I did a mite count or mite treatment for 5 days. And then when I checked them, I still had an unacceptable mite count. So this is a simple one I hope today, but my goal is I'm going to go into them, and if there's any honey, I'll pull that off, and then what I'll do is I'm going to treat them with Apivar, because for some reason the oxalic acid did not work. I urge you to take a look at a video from Cayman Reynolds. He put it out a couple of months ago, and in this video, it's a long one, but it's worth watching the whole thing through. And what Cayman did was he had an interview with Dr. Cameron Jack from the University of Florida. And Cameron has been studying real hard fighting varroa mites using oxalic acid. And so it's well worth a look. All right, well, I'm gonna get into these bees, and that's the game plan for the day. So come on along with me. I have found the queen on the lid before. I guess she goes where she wants to go. Oh, they put brood up here too. And a little bit of nectar. Okay. what I see is brood in this box also, but not much in the way of food stores. Okay, so this one's getting a treatment strip too. Last time I looked in here, there really wasn't brood to speak of down here in the bottom box. So let's see. No, not much going on down here. All right. Now, Apivar, I'm not saying that oxalic acid is bad, because it's not. It does work, but somehow right now it's not working as well. So you buy a package of Apivar like this, it costs, I don't know, right at it's like $35 on Amazon right now, and so each one of these packs holds 10. Okay. Oh, I forgot my toothpicks. I'm gonna pause for a second and grab some toothpicks. Okay, so what do you do when you're down here in Redneck, Florida, and you find you're out of toothpicks? Well, you go for a little handy grapevine. So I'll set that over here for now. One thing that I don't like about Apivar strips is, as they come in a 10-pack like this, they're not individually wrapped. So when you open the package, you got to use all 10 of them at one time. But basically, where you have the brood chamber, now you want to wear gloves for this stuff. This is not bueno for humans. Okay, so the strip has got this little cutout, so you could put it down like this. Let me find a spot where I can get it through. But that causes it to stick up too high. And so the best thing to do, it's got that little hole in it. Now my little redneck toothpicks are kind of thick for this. Just shave it down a little bit. You poke it through a little twig like that or something. Now, come on ladies, go down. Yeah, I know you don't like that. See, so that way it doesn't stick up much. Get another one. And the way this works is, as these girls walk around on that strip, they'll get it on their feet and they'll put it all over inside the colony. you go with 2 strips per brood chamber, but you don't want to have honey on it, and so this is not so good for human consumption, I think. But you got to do what you got to do. You know, if your mites are bad, you got to take care of them, because high mite infestation loads will kill your colony. Okay, girls, go in. Go down. Okay, so we go on and do some more. Now, I'm going to try this. I've had my camera shut down in the bright sunshine before. Can you see all right? Hard to see there. Florida sun's pretty brutal. Okay. Oh, forgot to put a, have to do that yet. Hello, ladies. You know, I used to get a bad infestation of bull ants in the top of this box right here. And so what I did was, if you ever look up a hillbilly beekeeper, a gentleman named Earl, he talked about char in his equipment, and I thought that was a pretty good idea. So that that lid, I charred it up real good, and now I don't seem to have any bull ants up in here. So I think there's something to that. Okay, not much going on there. Not much going on. It's weird, I don't see any eggs. You girls have a queen. She's okay, huh? What's going on? There's some old brood. Some old brood. Oh, there's some young larvae in here. I see like 6-day-old larvae. Some old brood. Oh yeah, there's some eggs in there. Sometimes when you blow on them like that, they don't like the carbon dioxide in your breath, so they'll actually move. Okay, here we go. I see young larvae, eggs, and brood in this one. Okay, that's fine then. Come on, girls. Be nice. They're not stinging me. They're just getting in my business a little bit. This is my devil girls hive because they have been known to decide to just light you up. And they especially don't like you going around them with a weed eater. I'll tell you that right now. Oh yeah. Okay, now I'm seeing brood. That's all I want to know. So what is Apivar? Well, its main active ingredient is a chemical, synthetic chemical called Amitraz. According to the Honeybee Health Coalition, Apivar has 3.3% Amitraz in it. You use it 2 times a year. You use it in the springtime when the bee population is increasing, and you can use it in the fall when your bees are decreasing in population. It's a continuous, slow-release chemical, and it is very effective. But it's got a problem with it too. I'll come back to that. A little history on the Amitraz. It was developed in England in the late 60s, and they were dusting crops with it and such. Since it isn't especially harmful to mammals, they were using it for dogs, for tick repellent for dogs. It came to the States a little over 15 years ago, and that's, you know, we were having terrible problems with losing hives from varroa mites, so beekeepers really embraced it. The problem with Amitraz is that it, if you use it too often, the varroa mites develop a resistance to it, and then it becomes less effective. So I haven't used Amitraz in my hives in over 2 years, so this will be good for this one. But according to your integrated pest management model, you really should vary your mite treatments. All right, let's go. Okay. Now these Apivar strips, I'm going to leave those in here for 6 weeks. Oh man, I don't have my magic marker. Well, I'm going to come back and I'll mark these. I just need some strips. Just need a couple of beetle barns and then all these girls will be done. Just a little bit'll do. That's all I need.
Time for some more beetle bait.
These beetle barns work pretty good. Basically all I do is once I take them out, because they'll propolize those tops closed. I don't want to be messed with again now. Once they propolize these traps closed, they're no good. And so what I do is put them in the freezer for a couple of days, and then that propolis will chip right off, and then I can then I'll wash them, Dawn dishwashing liquid outside. Now some people will collect propolis and make tinctures and stuff. You don't want to do that with the propolis that you chip off from these beetle barns, because this is poison. Okay. And that's an Apivar treatment. Hope you've enjoyed it.